All right, all I can think about is Taskmaster stuff because Jason Mantzoukas is going to be on the show. So here are some Taskmaster tasks I think I would do pretty good at. Throw a tea bag from the furthest distance. I would basically have the exact same idea that we see the winner do, but I just feel like I could get more distance. Hit Alex with the ball. All these people are bad at throwing, so it's a tough task for them. But I would drill Alex with that ball immediately, and I would get wise to his little system, and I would just like look down my nose the whole time, so he's just seeing ceiling and sky. He can't figure out where I am. I can sneak right up on him, but also I don't need to sneak that close to him because I can throw a ball. I know how to throw a ball, which is also why I'm super confident in this task. Like, it wouldn't even occur to me to use anything else. I would just look at the potato, I'd look at the hole, and I would just throw the potato into the hole. I can't use my hands for this one, but I'm still pretty confident I could get that basketball through the basketball hoop. Like, I don't need my hands. There's another way of doing it. Also, I'm not quite positive. Like, I haven't looked it up or anything, but I'm pretty sure I'd be the tallest one on that series. All right, we got the throwing ones out of the way. I just feel like I'd be better at throwing stuff than them because I had to do it in school. But Taskmaster, the musical, this was a disgrace. Nobody involved even seemed to know what a musical was. They sang a song. They didn't perform a scene. They sang a song. They sang and it was horrible, and it was clearly improvised on the spot. And the other team just sang a song. And nobody involved likes musicals. Greg doesn't like musicals. So nobody even went, this isn't a scene from a musical, because a scene from a musical would have like Greg come in and be like, Alex, have you finished my task yet? And then Alex would be like, no, father, whatever you want, whatever jokes you want to put in. But they don't do that. They just sing a song from like a third person perspective, like a narrator type song. But those aren't like super common in musicals. And it's definitely not performing a scene. But again, nobody gave a shit. This is one that I feel like I don't think having like being an American has anything to do with it. I just think like I have common sense. Like I would obviously start by dividing the room into halves, and I would be like, is it on that side? And whatever his answer is, I would just go from there, and I would just keep splitting the room in half until I got down to it. Like that's the most systematic way of doing it. Same with this, right? Finding out this dude's occupation. I might even just start with like doctor, lawyer, and then like the moment he nods for or shakes his head, I guess, for doctor, I'm like, hell yeah. We just got to go through the doctors now. Bada bing, bada boom. But even if you don't do that, you can be like, does your profession start with a letter in the first half of the alphabet, right? Super easy. And you do that same one for that, like when they're dressed as a bird challenge. This is one where like I don't really remember the rules perfectly, but it seems like everybody added extra steps for themselves to make it even harder. Like if he gets away with just using what's in the bucket, why can't you just pour a bunch of stuff into a glass and then gently stir it silently? Why is everybody trying to use the shaker and stuff? This is another one I think I would absolutely dominate at. There are so many country flags that just have like basic colors. Like I wouldn't use an American flag because I got to do all them damn stars, but like just any flag. And you could do Japan like one of the people will do where it's just a red dot. I think that'd be amazing. I don't think their dish was particularly great, but you could do that with like mashed potatoes and then like a nice red curry in the middle. You could do just like sampler platters. Tons of countries have like green, red, white stripes, blue stripes, whatever. And there's tons of foods that are those colors. I don't understand why this was such a hard task for folks. And then the ordering the pizza. This is one where I would definitely just lean into being an American. Like I would just be brash and rude and abrasive and like everything, all the stereotypes they have about Americans, but I can get away with it. Like they'll just think I'm dumb, right? Like, but if you're on the phone and you're like, hey, I don't know the word for tomatoes. I don't know the word for cheese. So I can't say those things. Or you just slip and say them like you're going to fail the task. But it's so easy to just be like, oh, hey, you guys selling pies? You guys got pies there? Awesome. I love pies, man. But, my lady, she ain't eating no animals, so like you got one that don't got animals on it? Okay, cool. Also, dairy makes me gassy, man, so don't put any of that dairy shit on there, I don't want no dairy. Also, I hate fruits pretending to be vegetables, I hate fruits, especially red ones. If you put a little red fruit on my pie, I'm gonna be real upset. And then you just go from there. Like, just take it from there. Oh, my lady's looking at me right now. She has actually changed her mind. She's going to eat something else. So what kind of meat y'all got? Y'all got some meat? Yeah, put that on there. Put some of that. I don't want that. Yeah, that's good. Put that on there. Easy peasy. Bada bing, bada boom. In and out. So those are the Taskmaster tasks I think I would be best at. I I know I came down really heavy on throwing. I just have a lot of confidence in my ability to throw, especially relative to their ability to throw. But what are some tasks that you think you'd be best at? I know I forgot a bunch. I know I had to have forgotten a bunch.